2237. And I hope you'll call the brokers. Ted, how long can you hold that deal? I mean, you keep extending it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't extend the British sovereigns or the francs, so right now we're going to hold this deal until midnight tonight.
Oh, so this is the only deal. So you've run out of those. Okay, explain it to me when we get back.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Be sure to visit GCNlive.com today.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. That's ecolablue.com.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Charlie Sheen coming up in T-minus 30 minutes live with huge developments. Ted Anderson, I want you to sit back, go over the financial numbers, tell people the offer you've got, the other gold and silver at that lower price has run out. You got a little bit left now of one offering, so this is the end. But you've got the next 4 minutes till we go to break, and I'm going to come back and take calls. You take us out to break, Ted Anderson. You've got the floor.
Well, I'd be happy to do it. I mean, probably the first thing that we should talk about is what happened over at Barrick Gold. If people understand, what they need to understand is that gold mines will sell the gold that they have in the ground. They know that they can produce so much gold in a certain period of time. So what they'll do is they'll lock in on the prices today, and they'll basically deliver the gold later, because that's how the futures contract works. And they expect to be able to pull the gold out of the ore from the ground in their mine. Farmers do this with corn and beans. They'll sell their crop even before they have picked their crop and harvested it through the futures market, and then deliver the grain at the fall, and that satisfies the contract. Well, American Barrick, or Barrick Gold, they changed their name. Barrick Gold, when I was promoting them, and I had a Series 7, it was American Barrick. When Barrick Gold decided to default on its short contracts, what that meant is that all this gold that they're going to be selling into the marketplace, which equated to gold sold into the market and driving the price down, was just taken off the marketplace, which is probably a lot of the reason why we're seeing it jump up into the $1,000 range right now. But what Stiglitz was talking about is we're going to have a banking crisis that is much greater in ferocity than we had in the year 2007, when Hank Paulson and President Bush were trying to put together the $700 trillion bailout plan for that thing, the TARP money. And what's going on, or what he's trying to recommend to President Barack Obama, is that they break down the larger banks into smaller banks, so when there is a crisis, one of these things topple, they're not too big to fail, and they don't need to be bailed out quite so hard. Well, the exact opposite is happening right now, because when Barack Obama is talking about throwing more power to the Federal Reserve System, that means that their bank branch, or their member banks, are going to be the ones that get bailed out. And when they get bailed out, they take that money and they use it to buy up toxic assets, or banks that are failing, they use our tax dollars to bail out these smaller companies. And that's just going to create more havoc and more ruckus into the marketplace. And it's not good for the U.S. dollar, because the Chinese right now are watching us do this, and the printing press running full time, and they're thinking about selling off their $3.3 trillion worth of U.S. government securities securities. And obviously that's driving down the value of the dollar, but at the same time, it's driving up the price of gold. There's another thing that they did at this time too. They want to make sure that they have enough gold and reserves in their nation, so they're allowing their own private citizens to buy gold at this particular time, which is driving up the demand even further. And that's why we're seeing gold rise at the same time where we have a credit implosion here in the United States, and inflation actually is being held at bay just due to the fact that there's so much unemployment. So really, right at this particular time, Alex, as I can see it, we really need to be looking at precious metals. And the 35, it was like 35 to 1 of the insider traders that are selling actually the stock market right now. You know, one bullish, 35 bearish. These people know what's going on out there in the real world. And even Warren Buffett himself is getting out of that market. So, you know, I just know the stage is being set right now for a big plummet in the stock market. I don't know exactly when and how far that's going to go. But, you know, with the gold prices going up into the thousands, all I can say is the timing right now to be getting into the gold is right. And I do believe that there will be time in the future when we're looking back at 1,005, 1,007, 1,009 and thinking that that is a really good buy. So if you have the chance to do it, if you look at your portfolio, call us at 800-686-2237. Again, 800-686-2237 and take a serious look at what you're doing, because right now there's a lot of trouble out there in the economy, and you just can't, you know, there's just no way that this thing is going to be turned around and problems are solved. Again, 800-686.
This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator this summer. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded, especially with the high-demand summer months ahead. Number 4, the hurricane and dangerous summer storm season is here again. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, a longtime sponsor of ours. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun yet, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call toll-free 877-327-0365. Have you heard that millionaire, entrepreneur, businessman, your congressional candidate, and author Robert Beatles wrote a new book called Here's What You Do? You can buy it at here'swhatyoudo.net as an ebook for $6 or the book for $10. And we have an audio book on its way for you commuters as well. Here's What You Do tells you exactly what to do to survive and thrive in these harsh economic times. This book will work for anyone, rich, poor, middle class, it doesn't matter. This book truly has the information that can make you wealthy, and it will tell you how to protect your wealth as well. You know the government isn't looking out for you. You need to look out for yourself. The economy is bad, but it's probably going to get worse. You must prepare and make sure you are able to financially take care of yourself and your loved ones. Go to here'swhatyoudo.net and start today. Again, it is here'swhatyoudo.net. That's here'swhatyoudo.net. One last time, it's here'swhatyoudo.net. Hello, this is Alex Jones with some important questions. If you're going into a battle and they give you a rifle and a sidearm, how much ammunition do you want? My answer would be all I can get. In the battle for freedom and the lives of your loved ones, food is your only ammunition. How much do you want? When do you want it? Now or after the battle starts? When will you need it? Can you buy it without proper identification? Will there be any food? Will it make your children sick? If there's a quarantine and you can't feed yourself, will you go to the gathering center and be immunized? You wipe out all these problems if you have a good food supply. Food is your ammunition to fight for your freedom and your life. How much will you need? We don't know. How much do you want? All you can get. I'm Alex Jones. I want all of you good guys to live to fight another day. Call 1-800-409-5633 or check it out on the web at efoodsdirect.com. Again, that number, 1-800-409-5633.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Man, I was was just talking to Charlie Sheen again during the break. A lot of crazy stuff going on behind the scenes. Coming up at the bottom of the hour, he's going to be on with us covering a host of big developments and issues, so stay with us for that. In fact, cue up that piece of trash.